Amy Robach and TJ Holmes, the former Good Morning America anchors whose high-profile romance captivated tabloids and sparked widespread media scrutiny, are reportedly planning a significant and unconventional gesture as they prepare for their upcoming wedding. According to sources close to the couple, they have decided to extend invitations to their respective ex-spouses, Andrew Shue, Robach's former husband, and Marilee Fiebig, Holmes' former wife, for what is expected to be an intimate ceremony. This move comes roughly 3 years after the pair's relationship first became public in late 2022, when they were photographed displaying affection during a period when both were navigating divorces. The decision to invite Shue and Fiebig is framed as an attempt to foster civility and perhaps even a sense of blended family harmony, particularly for the sake of their children. Insiders indicate that while the invitations have been sent, the couple holds realistic expectations and is not expecting their exes to attend. Robach, now 52, has expressed a deep personal wish for everyone involved to be a blended and normal family and all get along. This sentiment reflects a desire to move beyond the acrimony and public drama that defined the early days of their romance, aiming instead for a more mature, cooperative dynamic in co-parenting and future interactions. Central to this hopeful vision are the children from their previous marriages. Robach's daughters Ava and Annie from her marriage to Shue, and Holmes' daughter Sabine from his marriage to Fiebig, are anticipated to play active roles in the wedding. Sources specify that Robach envisions Sabine, Ava, and Annie serving as bridesmaids, underscoring the priority placed on including the next generation in this new chapter. The presence of the children at the event symbolizes continuity and unity, even as the adults' relationships have undergone dramatic shifts. This focus on family involvement highlights how Robach and Holmes view their union not just as a romantic partnership but as an integration of existing family structures. Details about the wedding itself paint a picture of restraint and intimacy rather than extravagance. Unlike many celebrity or high-profile media weddings, this one is deliberately low-key. It will not be a star-studded affair, and notably, none of their former Good Morning America colleagues are expected to attend. The guest list is limited to their closest friends and family, with estimates placing the total around 50 to 60 people. This scaled-down approach contrasts sharply with the intense public spotlight the couple endured in 2022 and 2023, when their relationship led to their departures from ABC amid controversy over workplace policies and perceptions of professionalism. The backstory of Robach and Holmes' romance is well documented and remains a point of fascination in entertainment and media circles. The pair worked together on Good Morning America, where their on-air chemistry was evident. In November 2022, photos surfaced showing them holding hands and kissing while out in New York City, at a time when both were still legally married, though divorce proceedings were reportedly underway. The images ignited a firestorm of coverage, leading to suspensions and eventual exits from the network in January 2023. The scandal was compounded by the fact that their exes, Shue and Fiebig, later began dating each other, a twist that added layers of complexity and irony to the situation. Robach and Holmes transitioned to independent projects, launching their podcast Amy and TJ to share their perspectives and rebuild their public images. In a December 2023 podcast episode, Holmes addressed misconceptions head-on, clarifying, "We were outed as being in a relationship, but everyone else thought we were being outed as adulterers, being outed as cheating on our spouses, and it wasn't the case. We both at that point were in divorce proceedings." This statement aimed to reframe the narrative from scandal to two people finding love amid personal transitions. Their engagement was announced in October of a subsequent year, marking a progression toward commitment. Inviting exes to a wedding is rare and bold, especially given the history. It signals an attempt at reconciliation or at least peaceful coexistence, potentially easing co-parenting logistics and reducing lingering tensions. Whether Shue and Fiebig accept remains uncertain, but the gesture alone speaks to maturity and optimism. The couple's approach prioritizes privacy this time. No media spectacle, no network ties, just a small, meaningful celebration surrounded by those who matter most. This development also reflects broader themes in modern relationships, navigating breakups, new beginnings, and blended families in the public eye. For Robach and Holmes, it represents a step toward closure on a turbulent chapter and hope for a harmonious future. As they plan this intimate event, the focus remains on family, love, and moving forward with grace amid past challenges.